Hello! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show, and today's episode is coming to you live, not from our New York studio, but from the heart of Africa. That's right, we're going on a safari. Well, not exactly a safari with lions and giraffes, but a safari of culture, a journey through the daily lives of people in African communities. Now, forget what you've seen in those Hollywood movies. We're not talking about Tarzan swinging through the jungle. This is about real people living real lives filled with tradition, resilience, and a whole lot of vibrancy. From dawn till dusk, let's explore the vibrant routines that shape their lives. We're talking about the stuff that makes these communities tick. The everyday hustle, the family bonds, the challenges, and the joys. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into a world that's both familiar and fascinatingly different. Let's go. First things first, breakfast. Or, in this case, the work that goes into putting that breakfast on the table. Across Africa, agriculture is the backbone, the lifeblood of countless communities. We're talking subsistence farming, folks, where families depend on what they grow to survive. It's a family affair, a team effort with men, women, and even the little ones pitching in. Imagine waking up before the sun, tending to crops like maize, cassava, sorghum, the stuff that fuels a continent. And hey, let's not forget the livestock, the cows, goats, and chickens roaming around like they own the place. For groups like the Maasai and the Fulani, their entire way of life revolves around their herds. It's a connection to the land, a legacy passed down through generations. Now let's head to the waters, where rivers and coastlines provide a different kind of sustenance. For communities nestled along these waterways, fishing isn't just a pastime, it's a way of life. We're talking about skilled fishermen, casting their nets, reeling in the day's catch. But it's not all about modern techniques. Some places still hold on to traditional hunting practices, passed down through generations. Now, before you animal rights activists start throwing shade, it's important to understand that these practices are often deeply intertwined with conservation. It's about respecting the balance, taking only what you need, and ensuring the survival of both nature and their way of life. Okay, forget those mass-produced souvenirs you see at tourist traps. We're talking about real-deal, authentic African craftsmanship, the kind that tells a story with every bead, every weave, every carve. From intricate beadwork to colourful textiles, woven baskets to beautifully carved masks, these crafts are a testament to the creativity and skill passed down through generations. And where do these masterpieces end up? Local markets, of course. These buzzing hubs of commerce are where communities come alive. It's a symphony of sights, sounds, and smells where you can find everything from fresh produce to handmade jewelry. And let's not forget those essential services, the blacksmiths shaping metal, the tailors stitching up stylish outfits, keeping the community running like a well-oiled sewing machine. Now, let's step inside a typical home in an African community. Don't expect any fancy gadgets or high-tech appliances. Life here is about simplicity, resourcefulness, and a whole lot of love. Women, the heart of these homes, manage the household chores with an efficiency that would put any multitasking pro to shame. We're talking about cooking over open fires, using traditional methods that have been passed down through generations. And let's not forget the daily trek for water, a crucial task that often involves carrying heavy containers for miles. But even amidst these demanding tasks, there's a sense of community, a spirit of helping hands and shared laughter that fills these homes with warmth. All right, enough with the chores. It's time to party. And when I say party, I mean celebrations that are deeply rooted in tradition and overflowing with joy. Whether it's a wedding, a harvest festival, or a coming-of-age ceremony, these gatherings are all about community, connection, and keeping those cultural flames burning bright. Picture this, elders, the keepers of wisdom, sharing stories that have been passed down for generations, music and dance, the universal language of celebration, filling the air with infectious rhythms. And of course, no celebration is complete without those vibrant outfits, a kaleidoscope of colors and patterns that would put any fashion show to shame. Now, education in African communities isn't just about textbooks and classrooms. It's a beautiful blend of formal schooling and traditional knowledge. While children attend schools, eager to soak up knowledge from textbooks, There's another form of education happening simultaneously, one that takes place under the shade of trees, with elders as the teachers. These wise men and women impart practical skills, life lessons and ancestral wisdom that have been passed down for generations. From farming techniques to medicinal knowledge, from crafting skills to conflict resolution, it's a holistic approach to education, nurturing both the mind and the spirit. All right, let's talk about faith, the kind that runs deep and connects people to something bigger than themselves. In African communities, religion and spirituality aren't just Sunday rituals, they're woven into the fabric of everyday life. We're talking daily prayers, offerings to ancestors, and a deep respect for the spiritual world. And speaking of spirits, let's not forget the traditional healers, the herbalists, the custodians of ancient knowledge. These healers play a vital role in maintaining health and well-being, using plants, herbs and spiritual practices to address both physical and spiritual ailments. It's a holistic approach to healthcare, recognizing the interconnectedness of mind, body and spirit. Now, here's a beautiful thing about African communities. They understand the power of unity, the strength in togetherness. When it comes to work, it's not just about individual to-do lists, it's about communal effort, everyone pitching in to get things done. Whether it's building a house, harvesting crops, or preparing for a celebration, people come together, sharing the workload and lifting each other's spirits, and this spirit of cooperation extends beyond work. Need a hand with a personal matter? Your neighbors are there for you. Family going through a tough time. The entire community rallies around them, offering support, comfort, and a reminder that they're not alone. It's this spirit of Ubuntu, the understanding that I am because we are, that makes these communities so special. So, there you have it, folks, a glimpse into a day in the life of African communities. We've laughed, we've learned, we've probably even worked up an appetite for some of that delicious traditional food. But most importantly, I hope we've challenged some preconceived notions and opened our eyes to the richness, the diversity, the sheer beauty of these cultures. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey. Remember, this is just a small taste of the countless stories waiting to be discovered across the African continent. Each community, each culture has its own unique flavor, its own rhythm, its own story to tell. So stay tuned for more explorations into the rich and diverse cultures around the world. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep celebrating the beauty of our shared humanity. Peace out.